Yep. Cause rule life now, so I'm back. Gray hair. You know what I'm saying? Goatee growing like a mug. You feel me? Like, but I'm back. But this time I got a project that's real dear to my heart. I got a special that's real dear to my heart. It's called God Protects the Handicap. And I'm like, I know you probably like, whoa, what do you mean by this? What do you mean? Oh, please don't start preaching. But you kind of intrigued by the title. I know you are. God Protects the Handicap. That's a fire title, ain't it? So I'm gonna get down to it, right? I've been in a wheelchair all my life. I have cerebral palsy. Okay. Throughout my journey dealing with cerebral palsy, at first I wasn't that confident. You know what I mean? Because I didn't understand the power within myself that I had. I was just like, why you don't want to talk to me? Why you don't want to be my girlfriend? Why you don't want to? You know what I'm saying? Like I was, I wasn't as confident. Wasn't confident at all for her. I was just kind of just skating by, just life is just life. When I turned 18 in 2005, I was 18. Okay, I got a job at a restaurant with people with disabilities called Positive Vibe Cafe. It's not there anymore, but it was there for like 16 years. It closed down in 2019. You can look it up on the internet. Positive Vibe Cafe. You probably would see my face. Cause I've been on pictures. We've done magazines. Been on the news. So me being on camera like I am now is nothing to me. I'm actually comfortable. But with that being said, like I got my first job. I was a host at the restaurant Positive Vibe Cafe. So I was in front of people. I was opening doors, taking people to the seats. I was smiling. I was answering the phones, taking messages. So I'm not afraid to get myself out there. I'm not really shy like that. Like, but when I meet a new person, I'm kind of shy and like getting to know them because I don't know their intentions. But the point I'm trying to make is the positive vibe taught me to work on myself and prove that just because I have a disability, just because I'm in a wheelchair, just because I have cerebral palsy, does not mean I cannot live a regular life. So the story behind Positive Vibe was the owner, um, the owner had as a son who who was in a wheelchair himself. You know what I mean? He was in a wheelchair himself, and he couldn't get a job. So he wanted to get a job. So he made the job for his son, so he can live a regular life. The restaurant is called Max's Positive Vibe Cafe. That's what it was called before. So when I was in high school, somebody called. It was like, I think her name was Miss Connor. Miss Connor, which was my. She was my. Let's just call her my counselor. She was my counselor, and she was like, "You'll be perfect for the job," because I'm outgoing. I like to smile. I like to talk. I'm outgoing. Now I'm working on bettering myself as a person, but I was always outgoing. So the restaurant was created. I learned how to talk to people, be around people, work with people, become a leader. Because I was a head host, one of the top hosts at the job because I worked there for 16 years. I worked at Positive Vibe, Max's Positive Vibe, for 16 years. Go ahead and look it up. Max's Positive Vibe. I worked there for 16 years. So I learned to be a leader. That taught me so much. That taught me how to treat people, appreciate life, appreciate life. I'll just say his name. The owner, Carf Larson, and his son Max Larson showed me that I can do anything that I put my mind to. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say God protects the handicapped. Because even though we may go through struggles, the thing is we gotta find a way to make it. We gotta overlook all the obstacles and find a way to step over them or run over them or use your crutches and hit them or you know what I'm saying? Roll over them, whatever. See, I wasn't as outspoken then as I am now. I didn't become outspoken until like I didn't come I didn't become real outspoken until like 2019, 2020. Because I kept getting rejected by females. I kept seeing people looking at people with disabilities as it's like we were some kind of lab experiment. It's like there was something really wrong with us. Like we were just different people, and we are different. We are different. We are. We are. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm different. I said this. I said this on my Facebook. I said I'm easy to love, but I'm hard to deal with. And you know why I'm hard to deal with? Because being in this wheelchair, I gotta look at you for the person that you are, and not who you're trying to be. Okay, I gotta look at you for the person that you are, not what you're trying to be. Being in this wheelchair, God put me in this wheelchair so I can see a person's real intentions, who they really are, how they really feel, if they really like me or not. Cause it's cool. Oh, I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. I'm gonna like you for you. And then you get into that relationship with me, and then you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can deal with that. This is real situations that I've been through. I've talked to females who say they don't care that I'm in a relationship, that I'm in a wheelchair. They don't care if I'm in a wheelchair. Then when after the honeymoon phase is over, 2 or 3 months down the line, it gets a little difficult. I don't know if I can deal with the wheelchair. But not only because I'm in a wheelchair, it's because I'm disciplined. I heard this um this thing on YouTube, but I think it was a Facebook post, or it might have been on Instagram, right? The Instagram reel. This girl she said, one reason why I'm single is because it's strict over here. It's strict over here. It's real over here. You're not gonna come over here and play in my face. You're not gonna you're not gonna just do whatever you want. I have morals. I'm disciplined. I know for a fact that I'm disciplined. Listen, I don't go out to the pubs. I don't do no more hotel parties. I even cut a lot of my friends off because the direction I can't take everybody with me doing handicap and chill podcast. Shout out to Michael 57. With me doing handicap and chill podcast, you can go subscribe to it. You know what I mean? I don't even know it's a plan. Okay, there it goes. Oh wait, no, it's not. There we go. When me doing handicap and chill podcast, sorry about that. I had to put that on the screen. You know what I'm saying? When me doing handicap and chill podcast, I'm understanding that I love media. I do. Yeah. And for me doing what it can't come. And whether you believe it or not, me being in a wheelchair, me being so vocal about about my wheelchair, about my cerebral palsy, about my life, I'm starting to understand and starting to realize that everybody can't come with me. I don't want everybody to come with me. Don't want it. I'm on a new path in life. Listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, I don't do clubs. First of all, I don't like a lot of people around me. I don't like a lot of people around me. Um I used to do little hotel parties. I don't do that anymore because I was tired of being a third wheel. Listen, I listen. Once I realized, this ain't for me, I'm out. But like, my focus is the life I'm trying to create now. No, no, no. The focus is the life that I'm going to create. See, we have to learn how to speak those words in existence. We have to learn to manifest those type of things. But that is a life that I'm going to create where I'm gonna be married, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna start my own business, guys. But one of the reasons why I said God protects the handicap, because you know how many females I've tried to talk to, and a lot of females tell me that they don't know if they can deal with somebody being in a wheelchair, or they don't know if they can deal with somebody being handicapped. Do you know how many females turn me down and then go to a dude that treats them wrong, goes to a dude that treats them dirty and disrespectful, but they come to me and they sit back and say, "You're all I have to deal with." It's not for me. It's not that I'm physically a lot to deal with. I think they look at the wheelchair and they look at the outer appearance of me and say, "Well, he's in a wheelchair. What can he do for me?" But they don't take the time to talk to another person with a disability. They don't take the time to talk to a person that's handicapped. They don't take the time to talk to a person that's going through things. Yet you'll see a female's Facebook post and pray for me. I got a lot going on. I just wish I had a good man, somebody that'll love me, and God's gonna come bring a good man for me. And I'm sitting right here. Yes, I'm being real cocky. I'm a good man. But you know what? You overlook me. You overlook me because you look at my outer appearance and you see this picture and you say, I don't know if I can deal with all of it. But a lot of y'all's baby fathers, talking to you. Hey, yeah, cuss, sorry. A lot of you baby fathers ain't shit. A lot of you women ain't shit. Y'all be coming around here acting like y'all so real, y'all so loyal, y'all such a good person. When in actuality, if you're so real, if you're so loyal, if you're such a good person, why do you look at me like a lab experiment? Why do you overlook me and then you don't talk to the next person across the street that does you dirty? But I'm right here. But that's neither here nor there. Because you know what? God protects the handicapped. I see all y'all say that y'all real until y'all meet somebody in a real situation. See, can people can't tell me how to move with this. People can't tell me how to move with my disability. This one girl said she want a real man. She don't want a man with a disability. I said, sweetie, I told her, sweetie, every day I wake up with this disability, and I gotta maneuver through my, I have to prove people like you wrong and show that my disability does not stop me from living life. If you don't think that's real, I don't know what real is to you. But I thank God every day. See, I'm so happy that I'm in my wheelchair because my wheelchair is my protection. Because the females that I go for, the females that I try to talk to, they don't want to talk to me. That's God telling me, look, she's not the one for you. She's not ready. Because a lot of these females are sitting there and be like, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm just struggling and just tell me the real. Like, look, I don't know if I could deal with the wheelchair. Because a lot of y'all want to blame this and blame that for the reason why you always talk to me. Cool, I don't care. I'm good. Because somebody is going to come and sweep me off my feet and show me what that real life is about. Show me what that real life is about. Whether you male or you female, hell, even pets are disabled now. Don't let nothing stop you from living a regular life. Don't let anybody's criticism of you and the negativity towards you, stop you from living life. And I'm just keeping it real. Yes, my word is my protection. When I first meet a female, especially if I meet a female on like a date app or something, I let them know, like, listen, I'm in a wheelchair, and I let them know as soon as we start talking because I need to let you know this is what it is. This is not going to change. And if you can't deal with it, don't deal with it. But try many people just look at my message and don't say nothing to me. I'm okay. You have to be okay with that because that's what's going to happen in this world. People are going to look at you and not say nothing to you. People are going to people are going to be fascinated by you, but that doesn't mean they can handle you. People are going to walk past you and look and not say nothing to you. But I always remember, you are God's people that are disabled are one of God's strongest soldiers. Real, bro, I honestly believe that. And another reason why I call this project God Protects the Handicap. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me back in the day, and I'm gonna give you a couple stories. Whether you believe it or not, I'm not nobody to play with. I'll snap off on you in a quick second. I'll throw hands with you or whatever I need to do. Wheelchair or not, I kid you not, I'll do whatever I gotta do to protect myself. I was in the studio with my brother and my homeboy, and me and my homeboy kind of got into it. And he said, "Boy, God knew what he was doing when he put you in." Now, at first I was offended, and I'm like, "What do you mean by that? What you trying to say?" He said, "Nah, bro. Like the way you snap off, the way you come off so aggressive and ready to fight with somebody talks to you crazy. But that if you was walking, if you were living a regular life like us, if you were able bodied like us, you would be dead or in jail because you snap off." And I do. I don't know if it's a little man complex. I don't know, but I used to. I used to. Thank God I got away from that. God delivered me away from that. But I used to. Like, I got mad when he told me at first. I got mad when he told me, like, yo, God knew what he was doing when he put you in that wheelchair. And now I think about it, bro, he's right. That's the one piece of advice that he gave me when I was like, you know what, you are absolutely right. I still think about that till this day. He told me this in like 2011, 2012, probably earlier than that. He told me God knew what he was doing when he put you in that wheelchair. That's one reason why I believe that God protects the handicapped. Because in my eyes, this is what God tells me. This is what God told me. God told me, look, You're going to open doors. You're going to prove people wrong. Your journey is going to be a little bit more difficult. The path is going to be a little bit more, a little longer. You're going to be underestimated a lot. But I need you to show people that being in a wheelchair, having a handicap, having a disability does not stop you from living a regular life. I believe he told me, he said, when you work at Positive Vibe Cafe, this is the conversation me and him had. I believe he told me, when you worked at the Positive Vibe Cafe, I needed you to get used to helping people. I needed you to get used to being there for people. I needed you to understand how to be a leader. I needed you to understand how to 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 work under pressure. Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you gotta do it. I need you to understand that feeling. That's what I need you to do. That's why I needed you to work for that time. Because you had a you had something that you had to do. That was an assignment that I needed you to do. You talked to the you talk to the training programs. You know, you you talk to the training programs. You you talk on the news. You read magazines. I needed you to see what it felt like at the center of attention. So you know how to see. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. I started working in 2005. COVID came in 2019. When COVID came in 2019, that's when God told me, okay, that's it. You proven what I needed to see. Now it's your turn. So now I'm talking to you guys. Everything has a reason. Okay? Like God protects the handicapped. I got friends who I got friends who were in car accidents, who were shot, who were paralyzed. They could have died. God told them, you know what? No, your story's not your story's not done. Your purpose is not done. I still need you here. God probably told him, I just had to calm you down. I just had to humble you because you were doing too much. So I had to put you in a space where you can just focus on yourself and better yourself and do the right. You ever think about it? People who get into car accidents and have a dramatic injury, they could have died, but no, they're here. They're here learning how to live live a different life. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, but it's still God still had you here for a purpose. And the thing about it is, sometimes we don't know our purpose until our purpose is right in front of us. Sometimes we don't overlook our purpose. But the reason why those people, to me, I feel like the reason why we go through what we go through is because God protects us. I know plenty of people who who are in a wheelchair and they just they're just in a wheelchair. They let the wheelchair consume them. They don't live a regular life. They're so worried about how people are going to take them and how and the things they don't need to worry about. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna walk with my head. I'm no longer gonna be depressed. I'm no longer gonna be sad. I'm gonna stand on my purpose, stand on my beliefs. I'm gonna be the voice for people who are disabled, voice for the people that are handicapped, voice for the people who can't speak. God has protected me because He wanted me to see people for who they really are and not what they're trying to be. God protected me because He knows, nah, you may like this person or you may think this person is cool, but this person is not for you. Some things I've tried and some things I've done, and I've realized, why does it not work? Because God's protecting me. Now listen, God protects everybody. Let me not, let me say that God protects everybody. But what I'm saying, and the premise of of this special, the premise of this is because in my wheelchair, my disability, because I embraced my handicap, because I embraced my cerebral palsy, I understand that the people that I reach out to, some certain people that I talk to, I understand that it's not going to work because before I even say something to a person, God's watching. You know, they always say God knows my heart. God knows what I'm going to do. God knows what's okay, but He's watching. So when I'm thinking, why did she not talk to me? Why is she well? Why does she want to talk to me? Why does she want to deal with me? Part of it is they just some people just don't know how to handle a person with a disability. A person with a disability and a person that is very loud about it. I'm very loud about it. I may not speak too loud, but my actions are very loud about about hey, I'm in a disability, I'm in a wheelchair, I have cerebral palsy and I'm proud. I may not say it loud, but the way I move, the way I act, it's all on me. It's all on me. But the other reason why a lot of these things don't work is because sometimes it's not time yet. Sometimes that person or that thing doesn't need to happen. It's God protecting me. We're a team. We're a team. I live out what He tells me through this podcast, through my specials, and the way that I'm living my life. That's why I say I don't have time to be depressed about being in a wheelchair. I don't have time to be depressed by not having so many friends. I got. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. And even when I fulfill that, even when I get to the top of the mountain, I still gotta compete. I still gotta complete that mission. I still gotta make sure that mission is still going. God protects the handicap because every time I may talk to certain people, they don't talk back. But I think that's because God's telling me that's not it. Certain delays that's happened in my life, certain delays that's gonna happen in your life, that's God protecting you. And it's okay. It's okay to understand that God is protecting you, even when you think He's not. So when things don't go your way or you don't get what you asked for, because you're gonna get what you asked for, just may not be in the way that you expect. I'm Rude Life Nas. Peace.